Hello, everybody. Oh, coming to you today from Pelican headquarters in Flagami, Florida. Welcome, everybody. Happy Friday. And we got another live stream like we usually do here on Fridays. Thank you so much for being here. And I know all you guys started without me here in the. Well, we have some trolls already here in the chat before we even start. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. And I think I'm overmodulating my microphone here a little bit. Let me fix that real quick. I'm gonna lower the volume here just a tad. And in any case, welcome Dylan Reynolds. Hello, Michael K, Jan Bruza, drinking some wine. And One Crazy Family, happy Friday. Don Ritchie from west of the Cascades. All right. Joe Dumvins, will you go to Barrow, North Alaska, the Arctic Ocean, America's most northerly city? I haven't bought the plane ticket yet, but I'm thinking about it. And 90 minutes from Crater Lake. Next year, I'm going to visit that for sure. In any case, hello everybody. Today I'm going back to my roots, drinking some Highlight India Pale Ale from neighboring Tampa, Florida, from Cigar City. And that's how we're rolling today. Oh, by the way, I just made the most delicious fish stew. One of these days I'm gonna make a video about it. But it came out great. It was one of those that we have to do again at some point. So hello, Never Give Up from Ontario, Canada. Andrew and Monica, happy Friday to you guys. And Danny McKnight, when in Alaska, check out the Poudre River near Whispering IRV Resort in Hyder. You know, I want to go to Hyder, but I don't know how much time I want to stay in Hyder. Poudre River. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to put it in my map right now because, I'm going to forget, right? So let me just go here real quick. Let me show you guys while I do this because why not? Poudre River, huh? I don't see a Poudre River in Hyder, Alaska. Well, I'll check it out when I get there. The Alaska trip is still not fully planned, but it's in process. Tomorrow, actually, I'll probably do some of the planning and do some of the... Steve Halterman, thank you so much for that super chat. Happy Friday from Des Moines. Hello, happy Friday from Miami, Florida. Cecile Alonso, I love fish stew. I haven't made it in a long time. I did it in the Instant Pot, actually. I did a quick sofrito. I stir fry some onions and garlic, and then I put some green peppers and carrots and celery and potatoes, and I added a little bit of that, dry cooking wine, and 2 cups of water, and all my spices, oregano, cumin, paprika. And I added a little bit of cilantro and even basil, and a little bit of sriracha for that extra kick, and a little bit of I've been buying some like really natural tomato sauce that is really good. And pressure cook it for I think it was 15 minutes or not even, and then I open it up, I put it back in what's that mode called? Stir fry, whatever. And I added the fish, and I left it there boiling, no pressure, for about 10 minutes, and that's it. It came out outstanding. Sauté, that's the mode that I was thinking of. Okay, let me read here some of your comments. Hello, Mr. CLT in the house. J Cam, thank you so much. And Jason Kales, happy Friday from the Indiana Dunes. I might be going there soon. Mark Drennan and Jap Chap, Rita Diodato, and Mark Drennan, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you, really appreciate it. And this Mr. CLT, did you use Cabeza de Cherna. No, I didn't use Cabeza de Cherna. I actually bought some. It was pretty expensive, actually, but it was really good fish. I bought some Corvina, and that stuff is amazing. Yeah. Hampa Karajat, Prost from Bavaria. All right, Bavaria in Deutschland. Ibis Margarejo. Hi Robert, I'm in Tampa, Florida. I have subscribed to you over a year ago. You're doing a great job. Love your show. Keep up the good work. Learned about RV because of you, Ibis. Well, thank you so much, and I'm glad you're here, part of the Pelican Head group here and in YouTube, and of course, by the way, the Facebook group is growing incredibly. Oh, you got a blizzard in Michigan, 15 degrees. Yeah, it's been chilly here in Miami. How much was this morning? Like 50 something. That's chilly for us. Yeah, although yeah. My stepson Brian is in New York, and that's really chilly. Mary Callan, Chief Pelican Head. I've been trip planning all day. I think I'm over planning. It takes so much time to figure out everything. But you know something? I love trip planning. It's like almost already being on vacation, planning everything. And of course, you have to plan, but you have to plan to break that plan at some point during the trip. Not everything is gonna come out exactly as planned, and I think that's one of the main things. You have to be prepared for that. But I like to plan things and then be ready to change plans in the middle of the way. So that's why I only make reservations at key points throughout the journey. Hi Jennifer Gregory. Oops, and the chat just reset, and I'm sorry if you typed a message and I ignored it. It wasn't on purpose. I apologize for that. Just type it again. Jimmy Ceja from Pasco, Washington. Dylan Reynolds. Hi Robert. Should Red Jaguar 100 Travels join you in Toronto? I don't know. It's up to him. I would love for him to join me in Toronto. He's really a great guy, and I've met him in person already twice. And it's been fun. The road trip, buddy. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Cheers. Oh, the Traveling Buckeyes are in the house. Lucky Dog Productions. Hello there. And love your videos. How did the name Pelican Heads originate? Well, throughout my videos, once in a while, if I see a pelican, I go, fly, pelican, like Tony Montana did so famously in Scarface in 1984 or 83, I think it was. And I don't know if it was CLT. Someone here came up with the name Pelican Heads, and it stuck. So yeah, we are the Pelican Heads, and it seems appropriate, I guess. Hello, Traveling Robert. When are you coming back to Ohio? Probably in the fall. I'm thinking probably September, but I really have not set plans yet. Definitely I want to go back to Ohio this fall, but I don't know exactly when. And Traveling Nate Dog from Maine. Hello there, Victor Torres. Happy Friday, Robert. Hope you and wife are having a great evening and weekend. Oh, we actually. In fact, I'm a little slow because I had that fish stew that I just cooked, and I just ate it. So, yeah. Like Christmas Eve, looking forward to the next morning. Mark Drenning. Hello, CLT. Check out Traveling Robert merch. Yes, absolutely. And I have the new CD there. And the stickers and the T-shirts and more stuff coming up. I just have to have time, making a 1 hour video every week. It's really it takes a lot of time. And this Sunday, by the way, is going to be exactly 1 hour. The Olympic Peninsula. John Chucker from Waterbury, Connecticut. Nice to see you today, and I thought your video last Sunday was excellent. You did a wonderful job. Thank you so much, Bob and Pam. 1,000 Trails, Wachula. All right. That's the Peace River, right? Desert Sun, thank you so much for that super chat. Cheers. All right. Oh my God, this is going too fast. Michael Rains, Robert, love the live chat on your channel. I'm a proud Pelican head in South Carolina, just now making a delivery. Need to sell Pelican head hats. I know, but these guys that the company that I'm going through, Teespring. I just need to format. I need to learn eventually to use Adobe Illustrator so I can make the format, and I'm just gonna make it a hat. It says free in my RV with like the silhouette of a trailer or of an RV or something like that. I have to make it. I have to make the time to make it, or find someone who can help me out with Adobe Illustrator and create that vector file that they need, because it is embroidered. So yeah. Hey Jim. Chief Pelican Head Rubber, this cold weather might give you a chance to wear a sweatshirt. The sweatshirt we gave you. Had the heater on last night, but now the door and the windows are open. Yeah, it's Florida. It's gonna get cold in the night, but during the day it always goes back up. But yeah, it was actually seasonably cold. It's been a very mild winter, even by South Florida standards. So. Dylan Reynolds, happy Leap Day, everybody. And when you're going to Thunder Bay, Ontario, probably in the fall. I don't know exactly. The fall has only so many days. I have so much that I want to do. So we'll see. And yeah, tomorrow is Leap Day, by the way, the 29th. Not March yet. Still in February. JT, oh, hold on. Good afternoon. Haha, thanks for your music. Always stuck in my head all around. You do a great job. Originally from Kendall, Miami, now in Bakersfield, California, all the way on the other side of the country. All right, lively chat tonight. And by the way, how many people do we have tonight in the chat? 312. Oh my gosh, that's pretty good. By the way, YouTube hasn't sent me yet that silver button for my 100,000 subscribers. I sent them an email yesterday. See what's going on. Are you cooking anything tonight for us? Well, I cooked that fish stew. I just ate it, so that's probably why I'm a little loopy and a little goofy and a little. And I forgot to drink my Cuban coffee after that. So, Mary Callan in Des Moines, Iowa, and Des Moines. That's one of the first places. I don't know why this thing is. Any more video uploads from 3v1G? Video upload on Sunday. This Sunday, the Olympic Peninsula of Washington, Cape Disappointment State Park. And it's going to be really cool because I go to Cape Alava, which is the westernmost point in the contiguous United States, and I go to Cape Flattery, which is the northwesternmost point. And then I went to the mountains, and I love the mountains. I went to Hurricane Ridge. Brady Danielson, thank you so much for that super chat. Hi, Robert, have a beer on me later. How about I have it right now? Maybe later too. Maybe I'll take Ili. Ili and I will go out on a date after the live stream. Although I don't know because we already ate. But Nilam Pony, thank you so much for that super chat. Next time you're in Arizona, I'll grow a couple of native cacti to bring you. That would be super cool. Are they going to be saguaro, shoya, or yucca? I kind of like the shoya, but I hear they're very dangerous. John De Medicis, thank you so much for that super chat. And thank you, appreciate it. Gidardo Archiga. Saludos de Seattle, Washington. All right, Seattle, which is going to be this Sunday is going to be the Olympic Peninsula. Next Sunday is going to be Victoria in the great land of Canada, north of the border. And then the one after is going to be Seattle. We've done a lot of nature. We're going to do a couple of cities now before we go back into nature. And 3v1, the Hawaii coast. One of these days, maybe 2021, 22 or 23. I don't know. Jim in the pool on Wednesday and AC on. Now here going at night, but beats the snow and wind in Ohio. And Gabby and Ryan have to suffer with it, and the young Journey, I'm sure too. But Then you have spring and summer to look forward to, right? IR 1003 1981 Los Dos $5 super chat. Yeah. The Traveling Elk. Hello there. Oh, Traveling Buckeyes. You still in Florida? Are you still in Florida? Traveling Elk. And Eric 0280 Madison and Colt say super chat. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Jim Cam, hope to meet you sometime on the road. I really hope so too. I love meeting up with people, everybody on the road. And I'm already thinking of we might do a Central Florida meetup on my way north, coming soon. I think this traveler was gonna look into that. Probably very early May. I want to have one in Kansas City and one in Des Moines, Iowa, and I want to do one in Fairbanks, Alaska, just because Fairbanks, Alaska, I really like that town. Redmond R, thank you so much for that super chat. Cheers. And Jimmy Vegas, hello from Naples. Love watching your tracing videos. All right, tracing or traveling? Going places, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The longest word in the English language. Robert from Neon Pony. Saguaro are hard as they are protected and grow super duper slow. But if you want, I'll to watch them grow 1 foot every 80 years. Yeah, that I don't think I have the patience for that, right? Excuse me. RV Weekends, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. And cheers. I return calls. Hello from Phoenix. Jab Chap. I like live streams, so you van chat. Felipe Martins Costa. Hello, Robert. My name is Felipe from Brazil. Your videos are pretty cool. Thank you so much, Felipe. Obrigado. And Janet Allen. Hello. And Oath Keeper. Hey, folks, it's Friday. Sure is. You guys remember that song, the Rebecca Black song? Friday, Friday. Joe Dom Vince, do you recommend El Pub in Little Havana? That place has been there for decades, so it's probably pretty legit. The Traveling Elk, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you for your encouragement, my friend. Also, God bless you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dale. And I'm sure our paths will meet again at some point. Hopefully see you at Central Florida meetup. Yeah, I'm thinking Central Florida. We might do one in the Tampa Bay area as well. I don't know. Rolando Diaz, thank you so much for that super chat. Hello, Rolando. Really appreciate it. Traveling Nate Dog, can't wait to get my RV ready to use this summer. Yeah, fortunately I live in South Florida. I have it stored there, but luckily we don't have to winterize down here. Growing cactus, not the patience or the time. Faithful fans run and Diane in Snowbelt, northern Indiana. You know, I want to go back to those sand dunes in northern Indiana. Kate Howell, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Omar Acosta. Cheers, Robert. You got me in the mood for a beer. Omar from California. Cheers to you. Joe Don Vince, planning on visiting Denali National Park in Alaska? Absolutely. And I should start making plans, reservations. And I haven't. I have been concentrating too much on putting some videos out. But this weekend, besides doing my taxes, I might do some Alaska planning along the way, because I would really love to stay inside the national park and take some of the tours of Denali. Juan Cruz from Denver, Colorado. My daughter and I love your Prime videos. When will you be making more? The thing with Prime videos, Amazon has to approve them, and I've already uploaded 5 more videos after Yosemite. and they still haven't posted. It's not like YouTube that it is kind of automatic. Amazon has to approve them first. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know when they're gonna do it. Louis A, thank you so much for that super chat. We love your videos and CD. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And yeah, the new CD is it's for sale, and it's going up in price soon. So if you want to get it, travelingrobert.com/merch. Mark Duranning, I hope I'm back in Florida for the May meetup. Absolutely. Otherwise, in mid-May, we're going to do Des Moines, Iowa, and Kansas City. Most likely. So maybe we can do those too. Where are you now, Mark? I might even be going by Louisville, Kentucky soon as well. Dylan Reynolds, hi Robert. When will you be in Nebraska? Video on YouTube, Nebraska, probably in about a month. Maybe. Okay. Hey, before, hold that thought. James Darren, thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you, James. And hi, Robert, everybody in the chat. Let's call Robert on Whereby. Yeah, I haven't opened the Whereby. I might open it in a little bit. So if you guys wanna chat, if you have a webcam and a good microphone and you wanna send a message to the chat live, I'm gonna open the Whereby in a little bit here. But as I was saying, Nebraska, and you guys are probably thinking my videos are way too far behind. Okay, here's more or less, and some of these videos might take more than one episode because I don't know. Sometimes I forget how much footage I have. I thought, like the Oregon coast and the Olympic Peninsula are gonna be super long videos just because of that. Coming up next, Olympic Peninsula. The next one is gonna be Victoria. The next one is gonna be Vancouver. Seattle. Then Vancouver. Then I'm gonna try to make a long one. We're gonna see Mount St. Helen, the Columbia River Gorge, Walla Walla, Washington, all the way up to the Nebraska border, and then Nebraska. Where do they make the potatoes? Idaho border, and then we're gonna make a video about Idaho. Then we have Grand Teton. Then we have Yellowstone. And then the rest of Wyoming, we're going to do the Beartooth Highway and the one in Close Encounters, Devil's Tower, and Mount Rushmore, and the Badlands. I don't know exactly how I'm going to be able to divide all those videos. And then it's Nebraska. So there you go. That's in a nutshell. Okay, the Mark Dren and the sand dunes in Indiana are cool. You can walk out on the water on your chest, then come across the sandbar. Yeah. Oh, we have a super chat. Perro Diablo 57. Thank you so much for that super chat. Hello from Tom and Lara in Grand Prairie, Texas. We are ready for some new beachfront RV parks. Any plans? Probably, unless you count Alaska, which I plan to do some at least lakefront camping. I don't have anything planned. I do want to do like South Padre Island or the Bolivar Sand Dunes, or actually I marked on my map that place where Nomadic Fanatics stayed a couple of days ago. But yeah, we're gonna do some of those. I could have sworn that I missed so many of your RV44. Hope to see you soon too. Ryan Smith, what do you think of escape trailers? I don't know exactly. I'm not very familiar with escape trailers. Oathkeeper, where's the May meetup going to be? Well, in May we're gonna have 3 meetups: Central Florida, Des Moines, Iowa, and Kansas City. Don't know exactly the days yet. James Darren, do you script your voiceover or just ad lib from using notes? I do script them, yes. As I'm editing the video, I have a Word document open and I write what comes to mind, and then when I have like half a page, I will read that half page and synchronize it with the video. That's pretty much the way I operate those the voiceovers. That's the way I do them, and yeah. Do you have a dog? No, Emily Arco, I don't have a dog. And how many states have you been to so far? What are your plans for this summer? Summer is going to be Alaska, but then I want to do North Dakota, which I haven't seen yet. And on the way back from Alaska, we have to do Vermont and New Hampshire, which are like the two main states where I haven't done absolutely nothing at all in them. Because I've kind of done in Maryland, I haven't really done much, but or Delaware for that matter. But I kind of or Connecticut, but I kind of cheated because I kind of drove through them and stopped at a couple of places. But yeah, definitely those states are gonna go on the map as part of this upcoming road trip. Hi, Robert from Quebec, Canada, and Quebec might be going on this year's map as well. Mr. Robato, domo arigato, Mr. Robato. Hello, Robert, enjoying your podcast on your trip home to New Hampshire. Oh, thank you. Yeah, by the way, podcast, Living the RV Dream with Traveling Roberts, search for it. I do it almost every Friday, 6 a.m. it comes out. Hey, Ricardo Hernandez and Cash and Coins. Hi, Robert. Thank you for your amazing travel videos. You are our entertainment every Sunday morning. Love the music, love the stories. You're very welcome. Oh, Michael Klockner. Thank you so much for that super sticker. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Cool. And Kevin Hosey. Thank you so much for that super chat. Can't wait till I come to Kansas City. Please say hi to my granddaughter, Nora. She is always running around singing free in my RV. Hello, Nora. Hi there. And let me see something real quick here. You know, this phone, since it got upgraded to Android 10, it's kind of sluggish. Leslie Road, you are a family favorite. We watch your videos, reminisce on our travels, and figure out what we missed the next time. There is an overwhelming amount of things each time we go cross country for Rena Prius. Some people tell me some people have told me someday you're gonna run out of places to see, and 10 lifetimes is not enough. I already have plans for 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, and we're not going to run out of places to go, trust me. And even places we have already been to, we're going to explore in more depth, because most of my videos up to now are kind of like overviews. I mean, that Oregon coast was an overview of the Oregon coast. We can really dive deep into other Oregon coast, and in a couple of years I can go back and just spend a couple of days in Newport, Seaside. There's so many places that are really cool. April Coco, happy Friday. Loved your Oregon video. The cave with the sea lions was really cool. How long is the Washington video going to be? 1 hour exactly is the Washington video going to be. Dylan Reynolds, hi Robert, you think about holding a Greater Toronto area meetup? Definitely, absolutely. I want to do a Toronto area meetup for sure. And I wish I could read Cyrillic. Whatever your name. Greetings from Russia. You have wonderful travels. Thank you so much. And Helen will be full-time this year. Your videos are priceless. Thank you. You're very welcome, and congratulations on being full-time this year. And never too early. Debbie Newell, hi Robert. When will we have all the info for the Central Florida meetup? As soon as I know my departure date for Alaska. It's gonna be in May, probably for Cinco de Mayo, for all we know. But yeah. Mark Drainer, dinner time. Gonna jet. Have a great live stream. You too, and have a great dinner. Enjoy. Alaska is a cool and good land. Yeah, when I went to Alaska in 2010, I absolutely thought of it as my favorite state. I've been to other states after that, but Alaska is still. It's a great place. James Darren, Janice says, hi, my wife bought me a sticker for my birthday this week. Wow, thank you, and congratulations. and I'm gonna have a little more of this today. I'm going classic Highlight India Pale Ale from Cigar City Brewing. By the way, one of my first IPAs. And Amaranto Cabrera, hey, tuned already, Robert. Hope the family is doing well. Let's plan a farewell dinner before your Alaska trip. Absolutely, Amaranto. We're gonna do that. We should do that. Like a farewell dinner will be super cool. Probably late March. And G Hartman, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that super chat. We just recently found your channel, and as truckers, we love it, especially the Oregon vids. Will you be visiting Glacier National Park at some point? Great. Thanks for all that you do. And definitely, we're going to be visiting. I'm probably going to go in the wrong time of the year, but I trust I'll be able to see something. I'm thinking of visiting on my way up to Alaska, which, who knows? I might change plans. I mean, there's no reason to be stubborn and going up the Alcan and down the Cassiar. We could go up the Cassiar and down the Alcan. This weekend, I'm gonna start formalizing my plans for the Alaska road trip, and who knows, I might change it. But in any case, G Hartman, thank you so much for that super chat, and welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Pelican Head group here. Ken Crozel, hi, we met you on a Sunday morning in Louisville, 4th of July weekend. You were visiting relatives and staying in Indiana. Was that 4th of July weekend? Are you sure it was 4th of July weekend? Wasn't it the thunder over Louisville? In any case, well, I was staying at that. It used to be a KOA, right, north of in Indiana, in Jeffersonville. Jeffersonville. But hey, good to see you here again. And hopefully I'll be visiting my cousin Juan in Louisville soon. Paul Goodwin, we love your videos. If you are in New Hampshire, come by. Plenty of room for RV parking. Definitely sometime in the fall, I'm going to be in New Hampshire. I might wait for those fall colors to come through. And I do want to do the Mount Washington Cog Railroad, and definitely send me an email, because what I'm doing with whenever you guys offer a place for me to boondock or something, I'm putting those in a special folder in my inbox. I have them organized by state. So if you send me the email, I'm able to organize it and put it there. Otherwise, if you send it on Facebook or even here, it's so sometimes they get lost in the amount of messages. I try, but Angela Voss, we are working in snowy Bozeman, Montana, but heading home to Pennsylvania next week. Have you ever been to this area yet? Not in Bozeman. I kind of went into Yellowstone and I went into Montana, and I did the Beartooth Highway and then came back out. So I cheated. I added Montana to my map, but I didn't really do much in Montana, which is something which I intend to correct now on this fall summer road trip. Thank you, James Conet and David Wilkins. Will you be releasing Driving to the North-South song? It's somewhere here in my head. On the next CD, the 2021 CD, I'll release that one. I have something here. Driving to the north, going back and forth, going to the south. Gotta watch my mouth. I don't know. I have to figure out I have to get inspired at some point. Mr. Robato, driving home in our new 2020 Tiffin, really feeling the urge to hit the road full time for several months at a time. I just need more cowbell in your CDs. Yeah, I need to get me a cowbell. Hi, Robert. In this trip, you're going to visit your stepson. Well, stepson is still here with us in Miami. Ricardo Hernandez, see you, bro. Love your videos. Go watch your videos because I'm free in my RV. All right, James Conet, Lisa, and I are having an issue trying to identify the size of Minnie. Minnie is a 1706 FB. excuse me, 2015 model. It's 19 and change long. Actually, I do have the PDF with the dimensions. Ken Crozel, yes, you're right, thunder, but there were fireworks. Yeah, absolutely, the best fireworks ever. Enjoy your post, planning a trip to Oregon coast. All right. And Paul Silva, hola Roberto. Have you made up your mind about the next RV, Class B or travel trailer? We're gonna keep Mini Teeny or something similar for the next couple of years, and then the thing with Class B or B plus, if we want to get something relatively new, it's a lot of moolah. We have to save some money first, and then we will move to that B plus. When are you doing US 1 from Miami to Maine? I think fall will be the best, especially on the New England coast. I don't think I'm going to do the US 1 the whole way. Hold on. Okay, no. Never mind. Because, to be honest, many parts of US 1 are kind of... I don't want to say boring, but... Yeah. So we might do sections of US 1. But I do want to go to the northernmost point in US 1 in Maine. I don't think I'm gonna do like the whole US 1 from Key West to Kent, Maine. Is it? I think it starts with a K. I forgot. Hey, okay. Paul Goodwin, what's your email? Robert@travelingrobert.com. That's my email if you wanna. Oh, and I forgot something. Hold on. Did I misspell that? No. That's my email. And I forgot, if you want to send me like regular mail, that's my P.O. box right there. And I forgot, I got some really cool mail this week in my mailbox. I got this, I got a Christmas card, a little late, but very, very nice. This gentleman here. Oh, yeah, there was that too. But thank you so much, Mr. Watson. John Watson, for this nice card and this nice present. I really appreciate it. It's a very like an old school super chat. Very, very cool. And I got one from Joe. Of course, Joe, we met at the rally in with a very nice gift here, a Visa card and a little super chat. And thank you so much, Joe, from Alabama. And then I got here this one from Glenn. And this one almost got lost in the mail. This was in the mail for like over a week. But he got me, very nice of him. He got me a Walmart card and 2 Cracker Barrel cards. And thank you so much, Glenn, if you're watching. I really appreciate it. And they will be put to good use on the upcoming Alaska trip. June and Ted Jones, thank you so much for that super chat. We love your videos. Going full time in 2021 or 2022. Well, whenever it happens to you, I wish you the best of luck and congratulations on going full time. And a lot of people say when you ask them, do you have any regrets about going full time RVing? And 99.9% of the times the answer is, I wish I would have done it sooner. So, because there's so much to see that a lifetime is not enough. And if we are doing it, later in life, the less time you have ahead of you. So, yeah, do it as soon as possible. And that's what I read from everybody. Whoa! I miss old Kia. Cheers! I love your name. Thank you so much. And your icon. Thank you so much for that super chat. Super chat. Once again, my 3 sons and I have gathered to watch the only thing we watch together. You. Thanks. Well, I'm very glad, very happy to be a source of your family union for you guys. And cheers, congratulations, and thank you so much. And let me go back here because I saw Paul Fossey. Hey, Robert, Paradise Cruiser, live from Jack's area. So Little Talbot, Big Talbot, Amelia Island, and Fort Clinch area. I really liked Amelia Island. the Fort Clinch area and Fernandina Beach. It's a really cool area. It almost feels more like Georgia than Florida, with good reason. It's right on the border with Georgia. But yeah, really cool town, and I really hope to be able to go back there. I want to take Illy there because when I was there, I was traveling solo, so definitely. Similar places we passed the summer. Leslie Road. The crowds are much better in August. Oh, Lee Funk from the Isle of Man. Wow, that's that island between Great Britain and Ireland, right? Isle of Man. Myself and my wife love watching your videos. Heading to Maine in October ourselves, Lee. All right, and I hope to visit Isle of Man one day. Need an electric bike. At some point, I'm gonna reach out back to Rad Power Bikes or one of those companies and see if they wanna hook me up. Stan R, greetings from Jacksonville, Florida. We are headed to Acadia National Park in September. Have you been? If so, what's a must-do item? I was there. I didn't do it right, but I think must-do item would be Cadillac Mountain for sunrise. Even though I didn't get to enjoy it, and never mind. I don't consider myself an expert on Acadia. But have a great time. Have a great time. I didn't get a chance to truly enjoy Acadia. I was really thinking about getting a wine guard. Should I get one? It depends which wine guard. They're great antennas. The thing with the one that I have, the Togo, is they no longer offer the AT&T unlimited plan, and I'm kind of peeved about it. So we'll see. I might go with a different solution. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, this chat is it's going so fast. Max McLear, will you need to carry extra fuel when going north through Canada? Probably not, but I will. I'm gonna take my 5-gallon tank that I use for the generators, but I do believe there are gas stations periodically. If I do the Dalton Highway, then I may need to carry some extra fuel because my range is limited. In the Dalton Highway, there are 212 or 214 miles with no services whatsoever. So that will be the one time if I decide to do the Dalton. When's the next video? Sunday. Hi Robert, what is with the shirt? I like that. Well, this shirt is from Jefferson Ocean. It's a bourbon from Kentucky, of course. And what they do, they put the barrels on a cargo ship, and that goes around the world. It goes to all these ports, and according to them, the bouncing of the cargo ship and the saltiness of the air in the ocean, it gives the bourbon a unique flavor. And I don't know about the unique flavor, but it was delicious. It was delicious, and I bought a bottle when I was in Kentucky last. When I went with my mom, actually. Are you planning on doing any international videos anytime soon? Well, besides Canada, which will be on the way north to Alaska. Besides maybe Mexico, if I go out west now in the winter of next year. 2021, I want to spend a month either in spring or fall in Europe. And we'll see. We'll see how that goes. That's not even planned. That's like in the very pre-stage planning still. Lucky Duck moderator, we will talk to Robert and this traveler this week to try and set up the date and location for the Central Florida meetup, tentatively set for very early May in Sanford, Florida. Sanford, Florida sounds great. You know that Chris and Cherie Technomadia, they spend some time there with their boats, and they seem to really like Sanford, so that would be a cool place. I would love to do that. Will you go to Barrow, North Alaska, Arctic Ocean? I'm thinking about it. If I can find a relatively, I'm not gonna say inexpensive because nothing is inexpensive in Alaska, but something affordable, I will do it. I would love to go there. Have you ever been to the World of Coca-Cola in Atlanta? No, I have been to Atlanta. I have been outside the World of Coca-Cola, but I haven't been to the World of Coca-Cola yet. Traveling Nate, thinking of going full time in the next few years. Yeah, never to. What did I miss? Did you get a chance to see Mount Rainier National Park? I didn't. I saw Mount Rainier from a distance, but I had to make a choice between Mount Rainier, Mount St. Helen, and Mount Hood, and I chose Mount St. Helen because it was the eruption in recent memory. Maybe it was a mistake. I actually I have to go back to the area at some point, but yeah. Megan Webb, it's been a while since we've caught your live chat. Really enjoy watching. We are leaving from Yellowstone at the end of March. We will be work camping there for 6 months. Excited! Oh, that sounds so exciting! And yeah, that would be kind of like a dream job, right? If you can get some time off to explore Yellowstone. Yellowstone, it's an amazing national park and so large. Which campground are you going to be staying at? The one in the south, or some of the ones further north? And Max McLear, thank you so much for that super chat. A toast to my favorite nomads. Cheers. A toast to my favorite former Miami and living in Phoenix. Oh man, this is the good stuff. Robert down here in Homestead this weekend. I really doubted Jim, but we'll see. And it's busy times, but let's see if we can make it. Let's see if we can make it. If Saturday I want to do my taxes, and that's gonna take a few hours because let's face it, it's complicated, and I'm gonna do it myself with the help of my friend TurboTax, but. It's a lot of stuff when you have a few 1099s and a lot of stuff to deduct. Paradise Up Rainier is amazing. Next time I'm in the area, I'm for sure gonna do Rainier. This time around, I had spent so much time in Washington already that I really wanted to get some miles behind me. And this is the thing. That's what I had to rush. I had already planned the Ohio meetup in Columbus, and I already had planned to be at the RV show, which was more of a hard because the Ohio meetup we could have changed the date, but the RV show in Pennsylvania, I had to be there. So that's why after Seattle, the whole trip is kind of a little bit of even more rush than it's already been. So yeah. Yeah, Hot Stick 01. Will the coronavirus affect your travel plans? Not at all, unless it really becomes a threat and a pandemic, and we have to stay at home with a mask in our face. But so far, there's no reason to believe it's going to spread. I mean, it could. It's we just have to play by ear. It's too early to make a decision for something that is going to happen in 3 months. So yeah. Carolina Burger. Last week I wore your T-shirt. Hey Robert, we enjoy meeting you in Homestead. We hope to see you wearing our Carolina Burger shirt one day. Look forward to seeing you again in the future. Tam and Kim, last Friday I wore it here on the live stream. And Rick Baker, don't forget about what? Rachel B, happy Friday. Hot Stick 01, will the coronavirus? Yes, okay, I already answered that. Joe Dom Vance, I'm flying to the Keys in late April. Are your 3 favorite casual restaurants in the Keys to recommend? I would recommend for Cuban El Mesón de Pepe, for breakfast or any type of fish. I would recommend Blue Haven. And there's so many good places, man. It's like Jacqueline Verts. You have to go to Mount Rainier. Yes, yes, I will. Traveling Nate Dog, love Yellowstone. Was a kid when I went there. I want to go back. The thing with Yellowstone is so vast, and there's so many bison all over the place, and you have so many different types of ecosystems. You have the canyon area. You have that geyser basin. Several of them. You have the hot springs. It's really a unique place. It's surreal in its own way. Unique place in the world, for sure. Do not forget to out top the rock, Branson, Missouri. Branson, Missouri is gonna be on my way to Kansas City and Des Moines, Iowa. I intend to stop by Branson, Missouri. Yes. Michael K, when are you coming back to Detroit? We'll set up a meetup. Maybe I'll go back to Detroit on my way back from Alaska. I'm not sure. I would love to go back to Detroit because I didn't really see Detroit. I was there for a couple of hours only. Will you live cook for us some night on the live chat? Maybe. I don't know if that would be a little bit boring of a video, but I could do that. Philip Carringer, next time in North Carolina, check out Campground in Calder. Woo. And where's that? Dylan Reynolds, hi Robert, still doing Whereby? I'm on Whereby right now. You are. We could do a little bit of a Whereby, and if anybody wants to say hello live on Whereby, let me see. I haven't opened Whereby. I opened it earlier and then I closed it. Let's see if we can do something here. Go to room. But the Whereby is yeah, but this is the thing, Dylan, you don't have a camera, and Whereby is pretty much the idea is for you to for us to for you to send a message, but yeah, if anybody wants to send a message through Whereby, I'm gonna leave it open, and just let me know here in the chat because I cannot be seeing Whereby and the chat at the same time. I need to get me one of those big screens for this computer. Okay, here we go. Leslie R., if you ever go through knuckle breaking New York City again, you are welcome to come into our little house and hook up Minnie for the night. We can work planning a meetup for you. In New York City would be a really cool meetup. West Yellowstone, Megan Webb General Store near Old Faithful. Can't wait to do some hiking and exploring. That's a very surreal area of Yellowstone. The whole geyser basin there. Top of the Rock in Branson, Missouri. I'll check it out. Actually, let me just add it to my thingy here. Hold on. You guys want to see? I'll open Chrome for you guys. Top of the Rock, Branson, Missouri. Let's check it out. And this is an old Mac, so what's it called? Top of the Rock? Okay, I suppose that's it. I'll save it. What is that? Does it look like an industrial? Oh, okay. If it is this, that's really cool. Top of the Rock. This is like a. Oh, definitely, I'm gonna go there. Definitely, I'm gonna go there now. That looks amazing. Yes. Thank you for the tip. I added it to my map already. So. Okay, let's continue here with Rebecca Hernandez. If you're back in Chrome Avenue near West Kendall, drive to go to Country Fruits and Juices. Definitely. I don't head down there all that much, but definitely. Carolina Burger Queen. Oh no, we missed it. We are in the Chinootknee Springs with no service. Go figure. The only live stream that we have missed. We will watch it after this. Thank you. No, you're welcome. And maybe I'll wear it next time or one of these days. I have it there. Any progress on your plans for buying a property in North Florida? From Stan R. It's there in the back burner. I haven't made any progress. When I'm ready, when I have I'm trying to save up a little bit, and when I have the 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 financial capability to buy that property, I'm just gonna call the realtor and tell him and to look for that property. But yeah, I've been saving up a little bit. Megan Webb, our daughter, is sitting in the car with me watching this and just heard you mention Yellowstone, and she screams Yellowstone. I think she's excited. Yellowstone is reason to be excited. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much, to be honest. It happened the same thing with many other places like the Everglades. I'm like, what's so special about a swamp? I'm like, what's so special about smoke coming out of the ground? But when you're there, you realize how special it really is. Victor Torres, I have relatives that live in Sedalia, Missouri, halfway between St. Louis and Kansas City. Very beautiful countryside. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. Advice for Yosemite, PH. Parking and getting into the valley by bus in late June. Um, okay, advice. Get there early, park at the lodge. I think that's the one parking lot that is that doesn't get as do not attempt to park at the visitor center. It's impossible. Park by the lodge, and there you can take the public transportation or just walk. I mean, the valley is relatively walkable. The valley is flat, so yeah. Do you plan your travel around Wi-Fi availability? Not really. I plan it sometimes, thinking about 4G LTE or 5G or whatever at the time. Cellular availability. Wi-Fi is unreliable. I mean, if I find a good, reliable, fast Wi-Fi, I'm grateful and use it, but don't count on it. Um, Leslie, our LI is the acronym for Long Island for us locals. So, Long Island, it's one of those places that I do want to visit soon. Probably on my way back to Florida this fall, maybe. Yeah, I'll try. I really would love to do that. Robert, will you come through Arkansas on the way up to Alaska? Love your channel. Eastern yeah, Arkansas. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Arkansas. Hey, how's my plan? Yes, I will be going through Arkansas, probably through the Hot Springs area. We've been to Top of the Rock. It's beautiful. All right, Leslie R. Gary May, Yellowstone is amazing. I got stuck in the road in the middle of bison crossing the border. Yeah, the bison, and they have the right of way, and I didn't have to wait too long, but yeah, there was a traffic jam there for a while when we were in Yellowstone. Hi Robert, are you still going to Calgary from Dylan Reynolds? I don't know, probably not Calgary itself. We'll see. We'll see. I really don't know exactly. Um, hold on, wait a minute. Here we go. Ah, la, la. Victor Torres. Okay, you can come to Canada. Have you been to Saudi Arabia before, Khalid Saad? Not yet, but I would like to go someday, um, for sure. And it's always cool to see places that are very different from where what you're used to, and in the end you realize it's not as different as you thought it would be. But it definitely some places really get you out of your comfort zone. Like when I was in Finland, great country, but if you try to go to the supermarket to buy stuff, it's kind of it could be a little bit of a challenge, and see how people around the world do things a little different. That's why I like to do international travel from time to time, just to learn. Um, Custom Wheel Horse Tractor. Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Cheers. It's actually a super sticker. And Vienna Brand, thank you so much for that super chat. Can you say hi to my husband, David? Hi, David. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Vienna Brand and David. And Michelle K. Click the X, go to YouTube on thumbs up and chat to get back here. Then chat to get back here. Thumbs up the video on YouTube. Yes, that would be super cool. Hi, Robert. Good thing you're not coming to Toronto now. Will be a garbage strike tomorrow. Oh, I bet you that'd be smelly. Besides, it's winter. I'm gonna try to get there hopefully in the late summer, maybe fall. Adam Buser, do you ride a bicycle? Also, do you take your bicycle on trips? I have a bicycle. I own one. I don't ride it as much as I used to, and I probably won't be taking it on the trip, just because the rear bumpers on these trailers are not rated to have something like that back there, unless you reinforce them. And I might reinforce mine, so I don't know. Custom Wheel Horse Tractor, Eric83, awesome host. Thank you. Leslie R. Don't miss the opportunity to visit Tabletop Lake, Branson, Missouri. The top of the rock is high above, but you can visit the lake. Don't forget an inflatable tube to float on. All right, what's it called? The Tabletop Lake. I gotta add that one to my list. Because to be honest, I haven't done all that much research. Tabletop Lake. Okay, I'll save it. This is gonna be a lot of fun, isn't it? This trip through Branson, Missouri, and I think I only allocated like 2 days to Branson, Missouri, but we'll try to do as much as possible. Lucy Villacena del Valle, hola Roberto, aquí en California, hello, and Luis Navarro. And Dylan Reynolds, are you going to Wiseman, Alaska? I'm gonna try to get a goal the way to Prudhoe Bay, actually. Rojo Cam, please say hi to my granddaughter Melody Rose. Hello, Melody Rose. And oh, I'm losing my voice. Robert, sell your trailer and buy a camper van at some point. Camper van Robert. Coming up, Michelle K. Notice they were thumbs upping here. Hi, Chris Lenker, and time for a kiss. Top 3 places that have the freshest air. I don't know about the freshest air. Yeah, I would dare to say any of these places out west. I mean, this dry, fresh air. And I do love the Grand Canyon. James Connett, your celebrity is growing. 430 watchers now. Woohoo! 422, 418. It just went down. Oh, well. But yeah, we've been going up, and at some point, YouTube is going to give me that silver button for my 100,000 subscribers. But I sent them an email a couple of days ago. See what's going on. Marlin Nometers. Those emojis. And T1 was the Cuban wine that you used to cook with. It's called Golden, dry golden wine. Edmundo is the main brand, but Goya makes one. Conchita makes one. Even Publix has like a white label brand. So it's called Vino Seco, which in Spanish stands for dry wine. Hi Robert, are you going to answer questions of whereby as well? I'm having a hard enough time keeping up with the chat. So whereby probably not, unless somebody wants to come on and ask a question on video, which would be really cool. The way we are able to have a live TV show here. It's a great time to be alive. This year of 2020, let me tell you. And of course it's 7:04 with Sharon Rodriguez. Thank you so much for that super chat. Keep it up. All right, I like that one. And Jim, almost forgot. We need to get together next month so we can add a bike hitch mount to the front of your truck, or we can reinforce your camper like we talked about. Yeah, definitely we have to do that at some point. I would love to take my bike to Alaska, but I don't know. I don't know. I might. We'll see. Brian Larson just bought a Micro Mini. Congratulations. Congratulations. You can send your commission check to my P.O. Box. Uh, just kidding. Just kidding. Neon Pony, thank you so much for becoming a Chief Pelican Head. Thank you, Neon Pony. And uh, 2020 Micro Mini sweet to ride. Hi from Albert from California, and King Albert and Adam Buser. Are there any hidden gems in Florida besides the major attractions? I'm looking at the hidden attraction in each state to see what people like. There are so many state parks in Florida, everywhere, and county parks like Fort DeSoto in the St. Pete area. But pretty much any state parks in Florida, and there's so many hot springs and many places that I haven't even looked at because it's my home state, and the grass is usually greener elsewhere, and that's why I keep traveling around the country. William Irizarry, hello there. Your wine should be sold on your site. It's getting popular with everybody. My wine? I have a wine? I should have a wine, actually. I would love to make a red blend at some point. Parrot Head Freak. Hi, Robert. Where are you now? I'm in my home studio at Pelican headquarters in Miami, Florida. And Nayam Pony. I love travel. You help my addiction. And by becoming a Chief Pelican Head, going to the community tab of YouTube, and you can watch Sunday's video right now, by the way. Hi, Eddie. And time for a case. Have you seen most amount of native? Where have you seen most amount of Native Americans? Probably in the Page, Arizona area, around there. Navajo Nation. That's probably where I've seen the most. Dylan Reynolds, when you eventually end the stream, are you going to say bye to me on whereby? Sure will. I would buy one case of your traveling Robert brand wine. I have to partner with some winery, maybe in Oregon. Scott Barber, the Oregon episode was great. Your ending, your ending on that episode was the best yet. Very cool. Thank you. I really, I really liked the Oregon coast, and I really like that town of Astoria. Why is this? This is new. Yeah, show. Everyone, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much, Jim. William Rizade, cooking wine. You're talking about the cooking wine. Maybe I should make a brand of Vino Seco or Robertico's Vino Seco. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Leslie R. Over the table, top lake in Branson, Missouri. There's also free tour of the Shepherd Hatchery. Oh, definitely gonna go to that area. Um, so, what is the best thing you like about the state of Florida? February. We get great weather in February. No, I mean, there are many things to like about Florida. I just live here, so I don't appreciate them. But yeah, me and a special friend in Portugal watch them together. All right. Florida, we have the beaches. Of course, the Gulf Coast beaches are world class. Anything. It's like the Caribbean. Really, really, really good. We have great weather in the winter, and there are many things to see in Florida. But then you go to the west, and it's a whole different thing. You see the mountains in Colorado, and the canyons in Arizona, and the Sierras in California. and the Oregon coast, and you're like, yeah, Florida's nice, but there's a lot of nice stuff out there. Um, Kim, right? Absolutely love your channel. You are so inspiring. Thank you so much, Kim. And PH, have you ever been to the Leon Springs and cooked pancakes in Florida? Never been to the Leon Springs, not yet, anyways. No, no, Robert, do you have a girlfriend? I have a wife. She's actually watching in the other room. ¿No has ido a los parques de Orlando, Alfredo Marquis? Have you gone to the parks in Orlando? Yeah, I've been to all of them at most of them at some point. I haven't been to the Magic Kingdom in many years. I've been to Epcot like in the past 3 years, and but it's gotten so expensive, man. It's like I would love to go, but it's kind of $200 for a day making lines. I don't know. I don't know. Alicia Burton, I loved listening to the music this morning. Is the new music more full versions of the songs or more songs too? I have to buy it. I'm so enthusiastic about your music. It's basically the same music plus like five new tunes. And this time I arranged them in the two CDs, kind of chronological. So the first CD number one is all the old stuff like the Miami theme and the Dalton Highway and the original California road trip, Desert Song, like the early music. And the second CD is pretty much the music from like 2015 on. And that's it. Pretty much. Thank you so much, Tennis for Everyone. Thank you, Jim. William Rizarri, sí. Yo soy espalda mojada, soy un mojado, no tengo papeles, Mr. No No. Mark Reed from Jamaica, Jamaica man. Watching your videos, learned a lot from you. Keep doing what you're doing. Say hello to your mom for me. I will. Thank you. Jared Nolan, it's Table Rock Lake. All right. Definitely. I'm going to go there. Rita McNabb from Tennessee. Love your awesome videos. Love Tennessee. And William Irizarry, I'm down from Traveling Robert IPA. Maybe we can talk to North High Brewing Company, and maybe they can make a white label for me. Oh, there you go, Jim. There might be a Traveling Robert beer when you visit North Gavin. Gavin is the owner. North High Brewing Columbus in late summer, early fall. You just have to message Gavin your taste wishes. Yeah, maybe we can make it like a double citrus IPA or something like that. That would be cool. That would be cool. We can maybe sell it on the website or the. Although selling alcohol online is kind of a pain. Some states they don't allow it. It's kind of weird. Linda Funville, love your videos. How did you get the drone shot going across the 7 Mile Bridge in the Keys? That's actually, believe it or not, that's not the 7 Mile Bridge. That's the Keyfield Bridge. And I did my research and I told this story before, but I looked for a bridge, and there are only two bridges like this in the whole Florida Keys that I know of. They have a pull-through parking lot before and after. Pull-through because going with the trailer, it needs to be pull-through. And before and after because I need to land the drone at some point and catch it back. And the 7 Mile Bridge would be too long to fly the drone 7 miles out. I mean, the battery would probably last, but I wouldn't want to risk it. So that was a relatively short bridge between the two of the key Indian Keyfield bridges, and the other bridge that if I ever reshoot the video, if I ever get a new RV and I reshoot that part of the video, I'm gonna do it in the bridge that goes into Fiesta Key. It's a much taller bridge, and it also has a pull-through parking before and after. So that's what we're gonna do. Robert Evans, Robert for President 2020. Oh no, man, that's too much responsibility. They wouldn't let me drive the RV. Traveling Nate Dog, thank you so much though. I'm going to get an electric bike because it folds up and I can put it next to the bed on the back of the truck. That would be cool, actually. Adam Buser, are you worried about hurricanes as much or not so much? Also, when is hurricane season? Hurricane season is in summer and late summer, and I mean, I'm really not worried. I've been living in South Florida for 30 years, and we've had like 4 or 5 scares with like two really bad ones, and they didn't even hit like landfall here. But I mean, if it happens, we try to be prepared, and that's it. It's not like we're worried. It's not on the back of our head. Like people in California are not worried all the time about hurricanes. I mean, about earthquakes, and people in Kansas are not worried about tornadoes all the time. You know, it's gonna happen, and when it happens, you deal with it, and that's basically how I feel about it. Juan Cruz, hey Robert, we need a name for our trailer. Like Minitini. Any suggestions? Is 2018 Coachman Clipper. And let me tell you, Minitini named itself in a way. So when the name when the you'll know when you come up with a name, you'll know it. And one day we're looking at the trailer on our second road trip in Peace River 1,000 Trails, and it looked really small among all these giant fifth wheels and Class A's, and we're like mini teeny, it's really teeny, and we like martinis, and it's a mini, so mini teeny. That's yeah, exactly. Barry Edelman, North Cross, Georgia. Last week you said you were going to do a demo on a tent. Did you do it? Did I miss the broadcast? The video is shot. It's done. It will come out eventually. Um, it will come out eventually. I'm still dealing with the company that made the tent, and the tent is actually not available yet for sale. So when the tent becomes available, I will publish the video. Rebecca Hernandez, Key West is good in October for the Fantasy Fest, but you can also go in winter with less people. Actually, winter it's also very high season in the Keys because of all the snowbirds. But Fantasy Fest is crazy. And if you want to see a lot of middle-aged naked people on the street, that is the perfect time to go. Neon Pony, thank God someone else asked that because I was losing my mind trying to figure that shutout. Someone asked what? Oh, LMOE. Who's down with no PP? Thank you so much, LMOE Lemoy, for that super chat. Love the Summer Series, best part of my week. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm really having a good time editing those videos and actually remembering the trip. Linda Fonville, thank you. And Walter Hoffman, Tennessee awaits your visit. You are welcome anytime. Then you can give me your recommendations and tip for the campground we'd like to open here on our farm. Oh, that would be awesome. I really like Tennessee, and I can't wait to go back. Really, maybe soon. Maybe soon. You never know. I've been known to change travel plans on a whim in the last minute. Could you do a tour for New England, Massachusetts? Well, I did Boston, and but I do have to go. I do have to go back. Cape Cod, many things. Gary Gorky, hey Robert, when are you heading to Matlacha, Florida? I wish I knew. I would love to go to Matlacha, Florida. The thing is, if I start traveling right now, I'm not gonna be able to finish editing the videos from the summer, and I really want to finish the summer. So I'm not doing any traveling probably, and any more travel, at least until the Alaska trip. Unless something happens that I have to travel, I'm not gonna do any more travel. Um, what do you think about the Schoolie Palooza from Walter Hoffman? I don't know enough about it. I know last year they had some problems. This year I think it went more smoothly. But William Irizarry, what do you think about marketing cooking wine, IPS and consumable? I'm down for development of TR products. That would be cool. I would love to have my own cooking wine and Cuban style espresso. You see, I'm getting. I think message held for review, but you guys can see it here because I'm seeing it. More research shall go into this because I did set something up in my stream the other day that potentially spammy content would be held for review. And I don't mind supporting your channel, Ibrahim Al Rawi, but you gotta give me a little more context than that. Robert Evans, I'm riding in my RV. Me too. Kent Wessinger, Maine Coast, Acadia, Mount Desert Island. Definitely. Is the Florida Panhandle in the future? Probably. I would really love to go back to the Destin area. And actually, my cousin Juan was waiting for me in the Destin area recently. He was here in Miami. He was up there, and I wish it was closer. But going to Destin is like going to Central Georgia. It's far. So, but yes, I do want to go. And there's this place that has like the greatest gumbo I've ever had. Jim, let Gavin market it for you. Barb wants your honest feelings about orange cream sliced moonshine she made for you. Oh, that was good. Yeah. I forgot to tell you about it. Oh, yeah, we had it. We had it one night. And strong, yeah, strong stuff. Leslie R., we make changes too. Gatlinburg, Great Smoky Mountains is a family favorite, and Nashville. I love Nashville, and I like Gatlinburg too. It's a tourist trap, but it's one of the good ones. Beers on the go. Thank you so much for that super chat. By the way, I'm out of beer. Me and my wife really enjoy your videos. Thank you. Rebecca Hernandez in New England. Did you like their breakfast? They say they are like the British. I don't think I had breakfast. Yeah, we did have breakfast at a cafe in. No, it wasn't in New England. It was in Philadelphia. Never mind. But I'll have breakfast there next time I go. Yeah. William Rizar, let's get together and talk about it. Yeah, about the Vino Seco for sure. Bill Utah, thank you so much for that super chat. 2 weeks till Grand Canyon trip. Man, enjoy that. Enjoy it. Grand Canyon is, as you know, one of my favorites. Can Easy Pass be used in Florida or not? As far as I know, yes. I think in Orlando they take it, but the rest of Florida, I would just get a Sun Pass. They sell them at the Welcome Center when you enter the state through the interstate. I think the only area where they take Easy Pass is in Orlando. So to be on the safe side, get a Sun Pass. Dylan, I will try to remember, man. And what is the nicest video you have ever made? I don't know about the nicest video, but the one that you guys have watched the most is the latest one, the Oregon Coast. And I was looking at my stats here, and it's I don't know if I can show you guys. I don't think I can. But it's like it has 48,000 views in less than a week, and it's number one by far. By far is the number one video within a week with so many views. So, yeah, and it's one of the nicest ones too. I like it. I like how it came out. So, in any case, everybody, I'm gonna start wrapping this up. But I'm gonna answer a couple more questions. Summer Series Super has inspired our West Coast trip this year: California, Nevada, Arizona. Martin Cordero, you have answered. But how do you like the Colorado? I like the way it's a reliable machine for the most part. I don't like the lack of choice when it comes to the electronics systems making choices for you. And some things are very, very annoying about the way the computer handles things. Like, my biggest annoyance is not being able to turn off lights in there. Like, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I want to see the stars. I turn off the lights manually because you have to turn them off manually. Otherwise, they're always automatic. And when you turn off the lights manually, the dash just goes full blast, and the LCD screen, they just go full blast, super bright, making you blind. And then the only way to do it is to take off the key, and then you have to wait for the system to time out, and it takes like another minute for all the lights inside to time out and turn off. And there's no way to manually turn everything off, and that annoys the heck out of me. That's a reason for me not to buy a Chevy next time I buy a car. Basically, it's really annoying not being able to turn off things. Joe Monsanto, hello Robert, just got back from Lachey and went to the RV place. You had your video, site 1. Had a good time, but traffic can be heavy. John and Yadira. And it wasn't so bad when I was there, but yeah, I imagine in the winter time traffic can be heavy. It's a nice town. I want to go back now that I've been to many other places, because Mat Lachey, that was our first year RVing, so I would like to go now and see it with fresh eyes. Michael Gomez, hey Robert, on your Grand Canyon trip, headed. You ever noticed there was a way to get to the bottom of the Grand Canyon where you could go river rafting? Would you tell us that road? I don't know. I don't know that there's a road going down there, but I do want to do the rim to rim hike. It takes 2 days or 1 day if you go out really, really early. But that's something that I want to do in the next year or two. Craft Beer Enthusiast Junior. Hi, Robert. Long time no see. We're close to buying our RV. Hope to see you on the road. Oh, hope to see you on the road too. Absolutely. I asked my family for a CD or a shirt and don't get it. I'm sorry about that, Jaritza. All right, everybody. I'm going to start wrapping this up. As you know, we do this every Friday whenever I'm able to. If I have the bandwidth, I'll do it. If I'm on the road, sometimes not exactly at 6, but I try. And come back next Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, 2300 UTC. If you are elsewhere in the world, which I know we have a lot of international viewers. You hold the control button down and it dims the interior. You do? I'm going to try that. Have you looked at Toyota Tacoma or Tundra for your next vehicle? Those are great, reliable, trouble-free vehicles. And I have. We'll see. I'm going to keep the Chevy for a few years. Let's face it. I'll put up with the annoyances. And maybe I'll figure out things, So, in any case, thank you so much for coming. And we're gonna sing our customary song before wrapping it up. And let me just look at the stats here real quick. We have 417 of you watching right now, and according to this, we peaked at around 441. I think it was our peak. So thank you so much for being here. I mean, it's I feel really humbled that you all choose to spend your Friday afternoons or evenings or mornings, if you are Saturday mornings, if you are on the other side of the world with me. Hey, Remy Love, have a great weekend and see you Sunday morning. Well, Sunday morning in Washington State. Kent Wissinger just discovered your channel a few weeks ago. First shot. Well, welcome, Kent. Welcome, and may this be the first of many. I really appreciate you guys being here, and it's really a really fun time for me to do this with all of you. Thank you, Traveling Buckeyes, and I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be. 'cause I'm free in my RV. Yeah, I'm riding in my RV wherever I want to be, 'cause I'm free in my RV. Good night, everybody. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. As I always say, thank you so much for watching, and see you on the road.